Alright guys, this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while because I get a bunch of questions, bunch of DMs asking me what is my mobile setup and what I've done to kind of run the 1.0 and doing it now for a couple years. And really just do a quick run through of some items that I've added or how I do things that maybe you can add to your arsenal or tell me they're dumb. Either way. So, like, getting things started, right now I have the MOLLE straps on here. You can buy those on Amazon or like military supply places. That's pretty common, pretty well known. Good straps are definitely a must. These are a little beefier than the DeQuisto straps. I have those straps on my ambush platform. Just, you know, it's a smaller profile. I always run the hip belt. I just like, you know, I film my hunts, so I have a little bit extra gear. Like being able to dump that weight on your hips. Hips are like the second strongest joint on your body, so like they can handle weight really well. As far as the hip belt, something I have added on my right hand side is a small like MOLLE bag. This one's a Badlands, but you can go to Amazon and punch in small MOLLE attachment pouch and hundreds of options. And like we're talking $5 or something like in that nature. And I like this because I can store my straps for my sticks. The last 2 years I haven't been running straps on my sticks. I just feel with this system it's a touch easier to run. Last year I was running a combo of the minis and the longs, and I just would store these straps in here. This year I'm running ropes. Just I think that's a touch easier with the doubles. Just getting around those T's makes it a touch easier. I do really like the strap buckleless method though, just on how it grabs. I like it on my right side so that way I can climb and utilize, hey, my straps are always right here, stick to tree and around, good to go. The other pouch I have that I'll show you later is underneath this seat here. And what this is almost a MOLLE water bottle attachment and any sort of MOLLE strap. But in here is my tree stand strap and my tow rope. Also note, I've put this like in a perfect tree, right? I'm gonna climb up and hang it on the right side. So I want this open on the right side. Now, every hunt that doesn't work out, but at least the idea is there for a perfect tree or maybe a higher percentage. A tow rope actually with a gear tie. This is actually worth pulling out here. So this is my tow rope, and the gear tie almost helps me keep it organized from like getting super knotted up. I actually just take my hand and wrap it around like this, and when I get about 3 to 4 rolls from the end, I stop what I'm doing and then use the gear tie to tie it up. But why I store this in here, I like to actually hang my stand. I go up and down twice, and then I actually tie this onto my seat and then drop it down, because I feel like a lot of times when you hang a stand at the bottom, there's all these like stuff going on and you know, you're about to ascend, and I find it a lot easier to hang that stand, and now I've got a clear pathway below, and I can actually from the stand pick the best route to pull my bow up. And drop it down and then go down. I generally layer up and then I come up for my hunt. So that's just something I do. I really like the gear tie because you can work it easily with cold hands in the dark. It seems to hold the bow just fine. Never had one drop. So that's kind of my tow rope. I know there's that loopy boat type method. I don't do that. This seems to work for me. This is a little easier to do. Something else I'm doing this year that I picked up from my buddy Walter Lee was these Titan straps. They're like rubberized silicone straps, and as everyone knows, like I'm a huge fan of gear ties. Last year I ran the gear ties on the doubles attaching up here, but these Titans are a little easier to get. They're doing this job better, is what I think. Now I think a gear tie is a little more versatile because you can do other things with it. You can throw it over limbs. This is really just meant to clasp stuff together. The other thing I am doing now, I've for years had either a bungee system to throw like my bag and layers on after I'm all said and done. This year I have one of these like Night's Eye, like carabiner meets like a rope cinching system, and really like this because it's quick and easy. It also stores really nice. This is easier to work with cold, like, you know, in the cold, like when I have a cinch strap, I got to thread that thing through the buckle, and this is a clip and a loop, so it's a lot easier to work quickly and effectively. My bow holder, I've done a whole video on that. I do like having this built-in bow holder because it just saves me a step up and down. This is a third arm. You can watch that YouTube video if you want more information. The other thing before I close this video out is the I-beam bolt and the seat bolt. And those are something I tighten almost weekly just to snug them up. I like them really stiff, you know, because one, if I flip that seat up, I want it to hold in the upright position. The other thing, when hanging a stand, I really like to grab that I-beam and not have that platform slam open and take weight away from the tree. These stands are so much lighter than they used to be. I don't even use an easy hang, but I like keeping that weight in an upright position. So I tighten those bolts almost every 7 days, just so that they're super snug and not, you know, coming loose. Other than that, yeah, I seem to be running the doubles in this position, allowing my bag space to come up here. I've run these a few different ways, and I think this is how I'm going to land. I did order the wrong size Titan straps. I don't think I said that earlier. I want these a touch bigger. So these are probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 14 inches. I think I would go ahead and get like 18 inches. If you were like using the minis or the longs and wanted something, I think these smaller ones are fine, actually maybe preferred, because there's no loops or there's no holes for these in the earlier half. So yeah, so this would probably be perfect actually for like the longs and minis. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to get out on this cold front later today, and I think that's all. Team Harder and Bucks, we're out.